Your brother has some debts that need attention. Come out of retirement, fight the world champion, or else we burn down your world. I did 6 months. You have 7 weeks.
Hola Luke,
Hi.
how are you? ¿Cómo estás?
Hola, good morning. Muy bien.
Muy
Good
bien.
afternoon or evening for you. Well, I'm not sure where you are, but
It's
yeah.
5:30
Yeah.
in the afternoon. Yes,
Oh,
here in Miami.
there you go. There you go. It's 8:30 a.m. for me, so very, very different.
Really early.
Yeah.
Look, what about your character in this movie? I really hate him. It's like
No.
it's the worst. I mean, it's like a businessman, but he's so about the money. What is it for him? How can you describe
Mm.
him?
Yeah, he's definitely about the money. This character for me was pulled from my interactions with um people in my industry, lots of Hollywood agents. But there's a little bit of like a used car salesman in there as well, where he wants to be very cool, but he's never quite, cool. And obviously he's driven by a love for money, but I think ultimately he is actually a fight fan. He does care about fighting, and he wants to see this clash of the titans of he wants to see this ultimate fight championship between Patton James and Xavier Grau. He was a big fan of Patton back in his day, which he says. So I think he's just has a little trouble getting out of the way of his own ego, maybe. I don't think he's necessarily a bad guy. He's just driven by he's a representation of this corporate entity, that can be bloodsucking and can be quite anti-human, as you would say. But yeah, good fun, great fun character.
Yeah, I
Sorry
bet
you
he
hated
was.
him.
And he's like the most calm person in the set.
Yeah.
How was it for you to be this calm while they are all so energetic and like pumping up their energy and you're like, relax.
Yeah, you have to be. It's an effort. You have to be. You know, it's very hard for me not to take on that energy, to not get sucked into going to that level. And it's important for the scenes as well. It's nice. It's nice to have everyone have um, their own drive, their own personas. Right. That's what distinguishes every character. But yeah, I mean, we were shooting um, during summertime in Sydney, and it was super hot, and I'm wearing a
Suits.
three-piece suit buttoned up most of the time. So they had to bring in the air conditioner and make make sure I got the fans on me, and that's what kept me calm was having my own personal air conditioner.
Yes, it shows
Yes.
that you are cool. He has like cold blood, so you
Yes.
are very cool because you have an air conditioner.
Yes. He's like a reptile, very cold-blooded.
Yes, he is.
Love
Look,
that. I love
how
that.
was your reaction when you saw the movie, the whole movie? Well, it was finished. How do you like it?
I loved it. I loved it. I watched it in the cinema for the first time only about 2 weeks ago, and Dan McPherson, who plays Pat and James, was there. Tyler Atkins, who's the director, was there, and then a few other sports people, Australian sports people around the way, and it was um, it was very different to what usual Australian films are. So, when you go to the cinema in America, everyone's very involved. It's very vocal, and they cheer and clap and laugh and cry. Australians are very quiet usually. It's very hard to gauge how they what they feel about a film when you're watching a film. They're very reserved for some I don't know, whatever reason, unless it's a sports game, and then they're out of their seats and yelling and swearing. But the film, I was blown away because people were laughing, and like it was very vocal reception. The sound was amazing, and then those fight scenes are just absolutely incredible. So it was so great to see it in the cinema, and I hope people go and see it in the cinema and don't wait for it to watch it on their tiny TVs. Go and see it on the big screen.
Yeah, I bet I did. I watched it in a small screen, and I was like,
Yeah,
the sound was amazing. I was using
yeah,
headphones, but it was amazing. And you know that they were so well filmed that you get into the fight. You want it.
yes,
You feel the sweat and the screams, and
yeah,
you can feel the heat.
yeah. You're right there with it, huh? You're right there at every punch and snap and crack. That's what we want. We want to be able to taste the blood.
Yeah, yeah. You can taste the blood,
You can
actually.
taste the blood.
Yes, because you feel the suffering of this guy that is fighting for, they're fighting for their lives.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah.
it's a
Absolutely.
very physical sport, but
Yeah,
also um you can in real life you can get killed just like in the
yeah.
movie. It's very
And
realistic in that way.
these actors, Daniel McPherson and Brent Foster and Mojan Aria, George Burgess. These guys are all um, they're actors, but they have to be athletes in this film as well. There's no stunt doubles, or there's only. I think Daniel got injured later on, but and there's a very very little amount of stunt work by stunt actors going on. So it's all them, and Brent Foster is an incredible martial artist in his own right and a great actor, and he was responsible for a lot of the choreography in those fights. And I think what makes it so real and feel like you can taste it is that you are right there with your actor the whole time. It's not a long shot. There's nothing from behind where someone's pretending to be someone else. It's
Mhm.
all them kicking and punching each other. And they did. There were lots of black eyes and bruises, and
Yes, it's hard to say.
it's
Did you
intense.
get the bug of filming something like that in the future?
I would love to. Yeah, yeah. I know. I'm going to have to fight. I should have fought Dan McPherson a little harder for that role.
Oh well, you can
Yeah,
you
but
can.
I've been a fighter for a long time, so it was really cool to be part of that, to play the manager, to play this other part of that world. I would love to do a fight film at some stage, but uh, who knows if that'll ever happen? There's a lot of fight films out there, and there's a lot of amazing fighters. Actually, I had a film about Jerry Quarry, Irish Jerry Quarry, years ago. He was a very famous boxer who fought Muhammad Ali twice. He lost, but he was it was a great script. But he ended his life. Um, couldn't remember his name. He had pugilistic dementia, and very sad story.
How can you describe Beast in only 3 words? That's my last question.
Ooh, no, it's got beast of 3 words. Um, show stopping brilliance.
Nice.
There you go.
Blood, sweat, and tears.
There you go. Yes. Yeah. Mhm. Screams, roars, and victories.
Yes. Thank you so much, Luke. It was a
Thank you
pleasure
so
talking
much.
to you, meeting you.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
You too. Thank you.
Ciao.
Ciao.
¿Qué ver? Con MaVi Gangi.